The first step, the very first step in you getting out there, building that movement, expanding your brand, is for you to become a healthy habit. Showing up daily, which most of you are doing. So showing up daily in some capacity and getting yourself used to being that healthy habit that people are really missing. Like if you don't show up, they're like, well, where are they gone? Where are they? They're messaging you to find out if you're okay, right? That's the first step. The second step is having the confidence to kind of overly expose yourself to that group. And instead of thinking to yourself, oh, but they already see me once a day, I don't want to, be too in their face. Well, we have to, as influencers, if you want to influence somebody to want badly to work with you on the other end for the highest level that you serve and sell, then we have to show up in a really insanely overly, almost like an overly protective way. Like, I want to protect you so much, I'm going to show up even when you don't. Like, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be in your face. Like, I don't care if you're not ready for this, because I'm ready to serve, I'm ready to support you. And those of you that are ready, I'm ready to go on that journey, and I'm ready to go on it now. So I'm going to be in your face, I'm going to show up and be as visible as I possibly can, so that I raise my credibility, so that I raise your trust in me so much that they literally see nothing else other than my face. And when they're washing up, they're thinking about me. When they see a color that's the same color as my brand color, they're thinking of me. I'm renting a space in their head, I'm owning some memories, I'm starting to work viscerally in their body, not just in their mind. I'm starting to become a part of their daily habit or their daily thinking. And when you start to create that kind of level of exposure, and you start to build that credibility and that level of trust where they feel like they could come to you for anything, that's when you've started to build the brand. So now you no longer just have a logo and a nice name and a great fame name. You now start to own a piece of their mind and their memory and their heart, in owning that space in their head. When I am ready for this, that is the lady or the man that I am going to. And then you keep showing up, and you keep overexposing yourself. That doesn't mean getting naked, although some people might do that. That means overly exposing. That means if you feel comfortable putting out 2 posts a day, put 4 posts out. Like, overly expose yourself to that tribe of people who you absolutely know with every cell in your body need you more than anything in the world right now. And if you aren't the one that's showing up and overly exposing your brand to them in that way, I guarantee you there is somebody that is. And if they're renting a space in that person's head, then you have lost that relationship with that customer. And as soon as you lose that customer to that competitor or wherever it is that they're going, you've not only lost some credibility in your brand, you've lost some momentum with your brand, but what you've also done is you've sent them to somebody else to be badly served, poorly supported, and left broke in many cases. And that's not all time, but many times you then end up with them coming back to you saying, I wish I'd have gone with you. And then you think to yourself, well, what would have made you choose me over them? Well, I just didn't see you enough. I saw them more than I saw you. Crikey, well, we can fix that, right? Yeah, you've already got the wisdom in your body and in your soul and in your spirit, in your mind. You already have it there. There's nothing different between you and that person other than you are better. You're just less visible than them. So we have to become more visible. We have to be braver. We have to be more consistent, more courageous, and more certain than ever before about that message that you're taking out to the world. When you have that level of certainty, you can give them a level of clarity about your brand that means that you are the one and only person they will ever choose when they are ready to invest. And it's time for them to invest in you.